Jai Hind, a quick update from MND The Futurist. Over the weekend, Indian Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi jetted off to Sri Lanka, where he was greeted with open arms and a dazzling red carpet welcome by Sri Lankan President Mr. Anura Kumara. The visit, which took place on April 5th, 2025, was not just a friendly neighborly pop in, it was a strategic power move amid an escalating rivalry with China in Indian Ocean region. And let's just say the stakes are really high. The vibes are warm and the agreements are piling up. So just try to imagine Mr. Modi steps on to the Independence Square in Colombo and the president of Sri Lanka doesn't hold back. He honors Mr. Modi with the prestigious Sri Lanka Mitra Vibhushana. Now, the biggest award Sri Lanka bestows on a foreign leader. That certainly means you are our VIP and we are in this together. Now, the two leaders didn't waste time signing a slew of defense and even energy deals aimed at tightening the bonds between New Delhi and Colombo. It's a clear signal India's doubling up down on its neighborhood first policy, as that's what ideology is all about, and Sri Lanka's front and center in that game plan. Now, why such a big push? Well, China's been flexing its muscles in Sri Lanka and across South Asia, and New Delhi is not exactly thrilled about Beijing's growing shadow in its backyard. From ports to infrastructure, China's influence has been creeping up, and India is keen to remind everyone who's been the region's big brother for century. Now, former Indian diplomat Mr. Ajay Bisaria also put it perfectly. This visit is India's offering asymmetric benefits. Think generous support and investments while subtly asking for a nod on security in return. It's certainly a classic diplomatic dance, and Mr. Modi is leading with a lot of confidence. During the talks, also, Mr. Modi didn't mince words. Our security is interdependent and interconnected. If Sri Lanka is safe, India is safe, and vice versa. The president also was quick to reassure him, promising that Sri Lanka's turf won't be a launchpad for anyone looking to mess around with India, and that's certainly a big deal, especially with China's Belt and Road projects.